Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for your legacy 4-pack tarn figure. Just a reminder, it's only the transformation process. The review is separately uploaded, and this will also work for your standard legacy tarn and indeed bludgeon figure as well. Now if you haven't got this attached, it's okay. If you have got it attached, I'd say disconnect that straight away. It just makes things much easier. This is also going to be a bit of a tutorial, so I hope it helps you out, and we're going to start off with disconnecting both the front of the chest there and this bit at the back. See, they were held in by them huge tabs there. Lift this right up, rotate it 180 degrees and just try and keep it out of the way. Now we're going to do this something similar with this chest piece, and again, if it pops off, don't worry, I'll show you how to reattach it. Hold at the waist, take this shoulder joint and slide it as far out as you can. So far, if we just lift this up again, that it will actually start to move. So not on a hinge, it's going to be a transformation port. So let's do the same on this side. Oh, I've just pushed that one in typically. So I'm going to hold both of these and extend these as far out as I can. Because this is up in the air, I'm now going to take the head, rotate this around and tuck this into there. And now lift this up a little bit more. You can see these tabs which are coming out on the underside there. Now the problem we've got, as I say, is it might pop it off, but let's see if I can turn. There we go, that turned no problem. Let's do the same on this side. Maybe that one's just not as far out, so I need this to turn ever so slightly. There we go. So as it does that, you can bring this front part up and then you can rotate this all the way around. So I'm rotating these treads, as I say, 180 degrees like so, and you'll feel that sort of slot into position like a soft click, so we know that that's okay. Right, at this point I'm going to take the opportunity to just move this out of the way. We're not going to pop it down yet. I am going to move the guns around though, bring them around to there. This is going to tab into the back there, but there's quite a bit to do before we get anywhere near there. Right, we can though join these together via the knee there, and then if we have a look here on the side of the thigh, there's a little tab either side. If we take this arm and then if we rotate until the forearm, there you go, there's that little tab there is visible. You're then going to push this in on this joint, so it'll go in 45 degrees like so, and this is going to stick on there like that via that tab. But you can also turn your fist to face in. Let's bend this at the knees as well so they're out of the way. So bending them at the knees, this is going to tab into there. This can be quite tricky, as I say. It's one of them figures that you would think would go together really easy, but it just doesn't. There we go. Right, now take the forearm cover, bring this all the way around to the back, separate what was at the shoulder, and again, this is now going to open up as well. So fold that over. This is going to fit into all of this gap like so. So if I show you from the aerial point of view, it's going to come in over there, and then this will tab into the bottom. So what we need to do is repeat the same process on this side. Hopefully you can see this a bit better. Bring this around, turn this that way. So what we've got is this tab here again is going to fit into there. So we 45-degree angled it, pushed it right inside there, turn the fist to face the inside of the leg as well. And now we're going to bring the forearm cover around. That's going to snap into place. This is going to open up, which was above the shoulder. This is again going to open out, so this can now all slot into position here and then clip that over there. So that's pretty much the hard part done. Now we're going to bring this over with the tab. That's going to fit into the back of the waist like so. These can now come forwards. Take your feet, fold these forwards, two giant tabs there, two big cutouts on the top of the toes, and then start to bend this at this joint here. Now this is really stiff on this copy of mine. See how much extra pressure I had to put in there. Hopefully yours, when they're in mainline production, won't need that much pressure, but if it does, then you can see that, you know, it's a bit of heart in mouth, but it's not too bad. Then you can position these, lock that into there, make sure that tab has stayed in, and then you can reattach this and however you want to. But there you go, that is your alternate mode. So if we're going to take him back to robot mode, it's just a case of untabbing everything and hopefully not popping the chest piece off. Take these feet out first, bring these all the way down. Let's even straighten this bit out there at the knee. So this here will now soft tab into there. Maybe not soft, maybe quite a loud one. Separate the forearm from there, just bring this up to 90 degrees like so. Same principle this side, you're going to hear this click into position like so. Then of course you can correct the feet. What we need to do now with this If you remember, this was folded over and it went and it covered there. So lift the forearm out, rotate that back so that tabs into the top of the shoulder. That'll collapse into there and click down. Reposition the bicep, fold the orientation around, and don't forget to bring the cover around as well. That's going to end up on that side, and again turn the fist because we turn that in as well. So what we did is we're going to open up this part, bring it back, tab that into the side, click that into there, bring this down, and then if you remember, these are going to need to go up this way. So if we just take them out of the way for now, bring that around, what we're going to do again is separate these, and you can see where we've got these large tabs. So let's take this, rotate this around, and try and get it as far out of the way as you can. As you start to rotate this around, if you knock it, don't worry about it, you can then just reposition it. Same on this side, make sure it just misses it, rotate that around, start to come all the way up to the top, bring this forward piece down, and now there's a huge cutout on the side here. That'll slot back in. If you remember, we took the shoulders out, push that in, slot that in. This will now tab into them cutouts there, no problem. And then at the back, we're going to bring the head over, just miss this back piece, bring that down, that's going to tab in as well. I've just knocked off one of them guns, it's not a problem. Let's turn it round this way, oh, the way we had it, sorry, because we need these red tabs to go into the back of the treads, like so. Then you're going to rotate that around. Because this one popped off, I'm just going to pop it in and then attach like so to there. So what we've got to do now is just correct the orientations of these arms. There's the bicep bend, correct the fist, same on there, and then of course you can reattach these how you see fit. Hope this helps. Take care.